everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining. My name is Julia. If you don't know me yet, nice to see you, nice to meet you. As you've seen from the title, today it's July empties, better late than never. You might have seen the huge bag of empty products, so the video might last around 20 minutes to go through all the products we used up in July. Again, giving you a little review of the products which surprised me, the ones I would not buy again and why. So yeah, let's hop into the video. So starting off with the least exciting products, moving to the most exciting one. So this one over here, it's detergent gel. It's for our toilet. We normally buy this one. It's called WC Fresh Kraftaktiv Gel Ocean Breeze. You can buy it here for around €3 in Germany, and we often cycle through various scents. So this one we really enjoy. Would repurchase again. Great scent and also great selection. This one here from Alouette, that's the drugstore owned brand. It costs around 79 cents. It's flushable toilet paper sheets, so those are the sensitive variation. We had some visitors over here and they also already repurchased this one, so they really enjoyed it. Inexpensive and, as mentioned, easily accessible over here, so we can recommend it. Then we had some hair dyes. My sister came here for visiting us, so we chose to dye her hair in this kind of magenta, deep purple color. It's by Schwarzkopf. It's called Ruby Glaze U68, and it turned out quite well. I think it would also suit her during autumn, fall season, but it was super easy to apply, and it was a great color on her hair. She's got some like medium to dark blonde, just as me, so really can recommend this color. Same with my mom. She's using the Garnier one in the shade dark natural blonde. Also easy to apply, and what I like is that it normally comes with this kind of conditioner. It's a 60 ml conditioner, which you can also buy separately. It costs around €2, and this one is with avocado extract, so it's really nourishing. I also like to buy it separately. Or what you can also do is, if you buy one hair dye, you can get one of these conditioners for free. So that's what I normally do. And as mentioned, it really leaves your hair super nourished, really, really nice feeling. My mom also used one of her shampoos, which is a rare occasion because she normally cycles through 3-4 open bottles, so it takes a while. But this one is by Hair Biology Full and Shining with lotus flower and omega-9 extract, 250 ml. She really enjoyed it, but also during the time the pump broke, which is kind of like a bummer, but at least she used it up, and she would also think about repurchasing. It's for thinner hair, so she can recommend this one. As it's summer over here, we are not taking as many baths as, for example, during winter season, so we only used up 2 bath salts / foams. This one is by the drugstore owned brand Isana. It's one of those sachets, 80 grams, and it smelled fruity sweet scent with red berry extract. So this one colored your whole bathtub, kind of, but also produced a great foam which lasted in a very lingering scent. So I really enjoyed it. Normally costs not even less than €1. So really affordable. This one by TTZ, I like this brand. It's Caribbean Magic with mango and coconut scent. Really, really summer appropriate in my opinion. And we all enjoyed it. It only contained 420 ml, but it was great until we used it up. Unfortunately, quite quickly we did. 3 more shower gels. This one by Oybush, the Sensitive Care, 30 ml. I used it up in one go. I enjoyed the scent, but unfortunately it left my skin quite dry, so I had to use a lotion. But that's fine. I liked to try it out at least. And those 2 I had as part of my Pen Around the World project, so travel sizes. I used them up here while I was staying home. It's by Biotherm, the shower milk 75 ml, which has normally a quite citric, lemony scent, and Jill Sander scented shower gel Sun. I also use that up and I really enjoy it during, especially now summertime, of course. Deodorants, 2 used up so far this month. This one is by the drugstore own brand Balea by DM. 200 ml, it's anti-transparent, 5-in-1 protection. Normally they have a great scent selection, but it doesn't really protect you. This one did, so I would even consider repurchasing it. Was really pleasantly surprised. And that Nivea one, my mom used up Fresh and Natural, 150 ml, one of her go-to scents or brands for deodorant, so that's going to be repurchased pretty soon. Dental care, as always, I use up one of these bottles, as you know, my mouthwash by the drugstore own brand Procodent, 500 ml. This one costs 80p, which is great, 80 cents for a whole month. I think that's a bargain, and I always repurchase this one because it really helps my sensitive gum. Toothpaste, also Procodent, so drugstore own brand, 125 ml, which normally lasts us around 3 to 4 weeks. We also have several of those toothpastes open at the same time because we don't like to taste the toothpaste every single day with the same taste. So this one, Brilliant White, we enjoy. We already have the next one open, and I think it also cleans your teeth pretty well, so really enjoy that one. I've got an electrical toothbrush, and normally I only use the Oral-B toothbrushes, those interchangeable ones. For the first time now I tried the Orodont, which is the Aldi own brand, and I was pleasantly surprised. So I would consider repurchasing those because they, in my opinion, they are smaller, or at least I've got the feeling that they clean my teeth in a better way, or are able to really clean the interdental spaces. I don't know, but I was pleasantly surprised, and I would repurchase those again. And they are cheaper, which is also a plus. Body care. I used up the scrub from the Body Shop in Shea, which is 50 ml, so more or less one usage. I also used up the coconut one. Still have some stuff over here. Again in one go, and I've got the 2 scrubs by Asam. Those were in a set. One is the Charming Blossom one, and the other one was the Peachy Dream. And I think it's great to have these 55-gram samples to try it out once or maybe twice, and to kind of discover your favorite scent and then maybe buy a full size. So really pleasantly surprised with those. Body lotion wise, my mom used this one up by Kneipp. They know the deal by now, so I also cut open all the tubes. I'm able to show them to you. So this one's by Kneipp. It's the Aloe Body Lotion, 200 ml, really, really hydrating and nourishing. So she already has repurchased this one. Also less plastic, better for the environment with this paper kind of tube. Second body lotion we used up. This one is huge again. As you know, the Dove 400 ml bottles are huge. This one was the Light Hydra Body Lotion, and that's exactly what it was. A super light, watery lotion. After applying, you felt, okay, there is some nourishing for your skin, but it slipped through your fingers, literally. So sometimes you really had to clean the bathroom afterwards because you had some splashes everywhere. I probably would not repurchase this version. I like the feeling and the scent, but for me it was just too liquidy. I would prefer a more creamy body lotion next time. What I also used up were some of those Body Shop body creams. As you know, as we now know, after calculating, those cost €7 for those little sizes if you calculate it by the full size. So 50 ml, one the coconut version, and twice the strawberry version. I mean, ideally now I use it up in summer because second one, because it's such a fruity scent. But I also experienced that those tend to dry out sooner than, for example, the coconut one. So this was super creamy, easy to apply. The strawberry one, you really have to press against your body, wait for your body warmth to kind of melt it a bit until you can massage it in. So it's great that I decided to use them up now, because apparently it would get only drier and drier and drier. All right, what I also finished and tried out for the first time is this one over here. So you normally get those, or at least I get those when I purchase something, like a perfume, for example. You get those freebies, and this was one of them. It's the Bronze Express Tinted Self-Tanning Lotion with an immediate effect. I'm normally quite hesitant to try those things out because I'm always afraid it might turn out quite badly, but this one was fine. I mixed it with some of those liquid lotions, applied it, and you saw on the next day a slight effect. So nothing too harsh, but I really am happy that I tried it out now in summer and that I really enjoyed it. All right, moving on to hand care. 2 pieces used up. This one you already know, my dad's favorite, currently 75 ml. Neutrogena hand cream, immediately nourishing your skin, immediately being absorbed into your hands. He loves it. He cuts them open by now as well, and he already has repurchased a second tube. What I finished as well here, Isana drugstore own brand, Sweet as a Peach hand mask with 30 ml. I used it as a hand or foot cream. I really enjoyed the scent. Super fruity, super peachy. Glad that it's over. It did not take long with 30 ml only. Moving on to face care, I have finished 3 of those sheets. So one sheet mask, facial sheet mask with avocado and collagen extract. This one is a Korean brand. I managed to get my hands on at Action, at a Dutch drugstore discounter over here in Germany. It expired already in October 2022, so almost 3 years. It still worked fine. Great smell, great effects on my face, and I never had any bad experience so far with any of those Korean products I bought at Action. What I did not like, or what I do not like, are those eye patches I purchased as well at Action. So they are like cucumber eye patches with this kind of fleece. 5 pieces cost €1, so it's not expensive. But my downside is that it kind of, or my eyes get watery because of the scent. I don't know. I'm normally not scent sensitive, but this one in particular I cannot tolerate well, so I will use them up somehow, but I would not repurchase them. One cream mask I've used up, it's by the drugstore brand Cadea Vera. It was a limited edition 3 or 4 years ago. Finished it. It's with coconut oil, berry extract and hibiscus extract. Nourishing, had a reddish color. I liked it. You cannot repurchase it, but I would if I could. One full-size face cream I used up. It's by the little own brand Cien. It's a sleeping cream, 50 ml. Used it up completely. I enjoyed it. It had this light blue color. It was very nourishing. It was very easy to apply, no peeling, very easy to incorporate with several serums. So I would repurchase it again. I'm not sure if it's still available, but I liked it. It's also quite a sturdy and heavy pot, so I'm glad this one is leaving my collection. I still have too many to repurchase it now, but let's see. I was very pleasantly surprised by that one. Then I got an eye cream by Caudalie, 5 ml. It's the Premier Cru. I already had used this one as sample sizes or travel sizes 1 or 2 times. I enjoy it, easy to apply, nice effects. Probably would not buy it as a full size because it's quite pricey. Same with this one, same by Caudalie, 10 ml. Vena Perfect Radiant Serum. I enjoyed it, but also quite pricey. I had this one as well in my Pen Around the World project. I enjoyed it. I like the scent. The pump was broken, never worked, but still went through the whole bottle. Last one for the face, care is Dr. Barber Lifting Cellular Collagen Booster Cream Rich. I assume it's 5 ml. I never tried out anything from that specific brand, so I was quite curious, and I can tell it was really rich cream. In the first 2 days it was hard for me to apply, but I really enjoyed it with a more liquidy, watery serum underneath. Would consider repurchasing, not sure if it's still available, but I really enjoyed the experience. Last things I used up are 2 of these face capsules. They've got this concentrate in it where you pop them open and it absorbs, like your face absorbs it. I'm not sure what type of capsules they were. I think retinol, but I can't tell for sure. And 2 ampoules. They were also coming in a set by the drugstore brand Isana. One was with vitamin E, one was with retinol. I enjoy both of them. Would repurchase again. I'm not sure if they're still available though. Moving on with perfume. I used up 2 full-size perfumes. This one was in one of my projects, La Vie Belle by Lancôme 30 ml. I like the scent. I think it's very appropriate for any type of season, for any occasion. Any woman can wear it if she wants to. I still have it in my collection. I just use up the smaller 30 ml version and would also repurchase, but I still have it, so that's okay. This one is by Bench, for him also 30 ml. I had this at home sitting in my home office, and whenever I wanted to have a fresh up, I use this one. So it's not too male, too heavy, so that's why I used it up. And again, I'm happy that another perfume is leaving my collection. Then I've got 4 more samples. I normally use these samples when I travel, for example, only for 1 or 2 nights. Then I don't want to bring those whole bottles with me, so I selected 4 of these minis. One is by NKNY, Be Delicious. Really enjoyed this one. Those are the kind of apple shaped perfume bottles, and 3 are by Yves Saint Laurent. 1 Libre, I like it, I enjoy it, I have the full size. Another one, Black Opium, also enjoyed this one, perfect for a date night. Those 2, for my opinion, are more autumn appropriate, winter appropriate, but I had it, so I used it. And myself as well, Yves Saint Laurent, also enjoyed this one, not too heavy. Then last category is makeup. First of all, makeup remover. This one is by Douglas, Makeup Remover Milk Face and Eye, 200 ml. I bought it I think 3 or 4 years ago when they still had the old logo, so I bought it on discount. I enjoyed it. I used up 1 of those bottles prior this year. I am now working on my 3rd bottle. That's the last one I think in my collection. I would repurchase it. It's not available anymore, so I make the best out of it while it's still good and while I still have it. This one was rolled in one of my projects since the beginning of the year. It's by Catrice. It was a liquid highlighter, 14 ml, from one of the limited editions. By now it was more paste-like, so you couldn't use the dropper anymore. So I just scraped out every last bit of it, mixed it in with some body lotion and created a shimmery body lotion. So I think we made the best out of this situation, and we finally used it up. This one was a primer, Rival de Loop Vitamin Power Primer, 20 ml. I wanted to try this out. It was brand new when I first wanted to use it, but the pump broke. So I immediately had to use it up because it was exposed to oxygen all the time. Went through it because it's only 20 ml. I enjoyed it. More on the oily consistency, I would say, so it might be ideal for dry skin. But only 20 ml content, so 10 less than standard primer size over here. So would have to think if that's worth it and if it's still available, of course. 2 more. I finished up this one. It's by Terra Naturi, so it's a clean brand here in Germany. Lip Nectar. Finished that one finally. I rolled this one in the beginning of the year, almost full. It was already expired March 2014. Now I can tell you, it was fine, smelled fine, no irritation on my skin, Happy we finally used it up. And the last one by Kiko, I finished a lip liner in the shade 702. It's smaller now than the lid. I can't sharpen it anymore. There's nothing in it anymore. And yeah, glad we finished another lip liner. So we can think about the next one to roll in. All right, so we finished a lot of products, as you can see. Happy that we managed to get through a bunch of different things, and I'm curious to select the next ones. So if you're also curious which ones I will finish next month, please consider subscribing, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Also, if you had one pleasant surprise of the latest products you have bought and you tried out for the first time, or the other way around, if there's one product you were disappointed while using it, let me know in the comments. I'm always here for some exchange of information. So please come again to the next video, have a look at the previous ones in my playlist, and yeah, hope you stick around here. Wish you all the best and see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.